What's up, y'all? Um, Sorry about that. This is not an authentic verification. It could easily be an authentic verification because I picked up a couple of pair of adidas in the Sashiko Pack, right? So the Sashiko Pack dropped last year in August. So this is, I can literally do an authentic verification, but I think it's more important for me to look at how a lot of people look at reselling as a negative thing. And what I've been trying to explain to some people in the corporate world is that reselling holds in its hands the tools for retail outlets to understand when a brand's heat is going to drop. Now, brand heat is a term that means that a brand is either hot or cold. And for the last 2 years, Adidas has been hot, very hot. Now, when you look at the quarterly reports, like the recent quarterly report from Adidas that just came out, everybody's like really high on Adidas still. And they're like, oh, Adidas is blowing up and doing all these different things. There's something interesting that just happened. Mark King stepped down, who was the person at the forefront of the turnaround in North America for Adidas. Now, why did he step down? There's not really been a reason exactly for why he stepped down. And I'm not saying that he's stepping down because he saw that the brand heat behind Adidas was cooling off considerably. But it's something to think about. Now, I wrote this article that you'll see. I have to do this so you can point and see what I'm talking about. I'm going to move my mouse. I wrote this article last year in September. Now, Adidas running price increases will slow its momentum. Compare and contrast with Nike. Now, what I was doing there, I was talking about the fact that Adidas was going all the way up to $220 to $240 for their Ultra Boost products, for NMDs, Ultra Boost, all of these different shoes. And what I was explaining is that they are taking Prime Knit, putting on the shoes, adding Boost, and they're increasing the cost of the shoes. Originally, when the Ultra Boost and things like that were coming out, they were $130, $150. NMD was $110, $120. At that moment, Adidas brand heat was going up because, yeah, people were buying Stan Smiths and stuff like that, but the NMDs were priced so well and marketed so well that they were just doing fantastic. So what happened to Adidas from last year in August to now that makes me say that Adidas's brand heat is diminishing? Well, when I wrote this article, I talked about one shoe in particular, and I'm scrolling down because it's right here. So when I point over there and I say the Sashiko, which, I mean, personally, man, I really like the Sashiko, but the Sashiko was basically a Yeezy takedown. When they produced it, they came out with this kind of glow-in-the-dark look to it on the black and white. And on the white version, you're going to see a sticker on this, and it's even wrong. The sticker is $99.99, right? This shoe actually is $69.99 at Foot Locker right now. $69.99. It's a $170 shoe. $170. When they released the Sashiko, the brand heat was still high on Adidas. But when I looked at the research on the Sashiko, when I started looking at the research on the shoe, there was something really interesting that I noticed. Over here in this article, you'll see it, and I'm going to put the article down here in the description, and I'll probably put it here, and it'll pop up on the side up here at the top. When Adidas started releasing certain models of the NMDs that were supposed to be hot, they sat. Now, here, I wrote the Sashiko Pack was released on August 17th. The shoe is still available in a full size run via adidas.com and in every retail outlet. Now, I wrote this in September. As a matter of fact, I wrote it September, 23rd. Now, we're talking August 17th. That's a full month that Adidas had released what was supposed to be a hot shoe. But what they had done is they had released so many different versions of the NMD. They choked the life out of this shoe. Then they did the XR1. Then they did the R2. And it was just too much for the brand to take. Now, the reason it became too much for the brand to really kind of pursue and keep doing what they were doing was because when the brand heat is really high, stores want more of your product. So Adidas was at the front of the store at Foot Locker. Well, Adidas is now at the back of the store and Foot Locker and Foot Action, they've moved Adidas away from the front of the store. That's because the stuff isn't selling. So when you walk in and you look at the wall on Adidas, it's not looking good. But what can turn around Adidas? Now, I got a lot of different ideas of what could, but I'm going to leave that for you guys because I've been working on a series. And that series, I'm going to go back up here, is called Project Exec. Right? And what it is teaching you about different people who are minorities in the sneaker business. So it's important that you guys go and read these articles on the website for Project Exec because you can find the names of people who could potentially hire you in the business. All right? And that's important. As much as I like doing authentic verification and showing you the kicks, the Sashiko Pack, and all of this different stuff, it's more important that I show you the Project Exec where you can meet people like Julian Duncan, or you can go in and meet the product manager named Brent James for Solomon. This is just as important. So on this Insider Ties, almost at 500 subs, which means I'm getting ready to do a big giveaway. This is what I want to leave you guys with. Start going to the site and reading these articles on Project Exec. You learn more about what's happening with Adidas. And even though this could have been an authentic verification, it's really going from sneakerhead to boss. You guys need to get there and become more involved and start getting jobs in the industry. We need you to do that. I need you to do that because we love sneakers, man, but sooner or later we're all going to have to start making a living, right? Can't just keep buying kicks. I'll see you guys on the next one. It's been a long time since I did Insider Ties. This is for my guy, Pronection. This is for you. I'll let you guys later. Peace.